Action.
Here we are, welcome back to Pimp My Cell Site, part 3 on concrete anchors, I-beams, cell site, you know, same deal, different paycheck, but we've drilled our holes and placed 6 of our anchors, and I'm going to demonstrate placing the last 2 anchors. And before we do so, we have an example of the placement of the holes in the slab according to your marks, and you can see as a quick look. Let's take one more look at that. If we take one more quick look at those holes on the slab there, you can see the difference between Pimp My Cell Site method and, let's just say, others besides us that are doing cell sites in other places besides here right now. So we're doing, whoa, hey, yeah. So we have a sledgehammer, yes, sledgehammer, lucky, and our concrete anchors, and we're going to drive the concrete anchors into the crust of the earth, and we place it here and make a nice swift pound on the anchor. We drive it in and leave it about as thick as a donut, hole above the concrete. One donut hole. Alright, so, woo, it's on here. Neat. Oh, look, a baby fawn. Oh, look, Bob, get a shot of it. Oh, you missed it. It was neat. Wildlife. It's neat. Woo. So, sometimes when you're on a cell site, you've got to shake things up a bit, you know? Like, just get things moving. So, on that note, we're gonna move this I-beam onto these anchors. Luckily, this mark we put on here is actually just for example, to make an example. So I'm going to go ahead and rotate this I-beam by myself here, place it on the far anchors there, and then slide this over. No big deal. NBD. When we have the I-beam in line here, we'll go ahead and slide it onto the anchors. You see how that I-beam just went on there and actually just went down onto the crust of the earth without having to ream the holes out in like 16-inch diameter holes in my I-beam. I don't need those. We don't need those on Pimp My Cell Site because we're pimping the cell site. So after we have placed this on here, we install the hardware. We play with nuts on our jobs. We play with our nuts on and put them on the bolts like this here. And then we use the wrench to tighten it down. And just one more note before signing off on this episode of Pimp My Cell Site. We do a lot of sweeping with the brooms. Sometimes we use 2 hands and sweep, and sometimes we sweep lines and connectors, and sometimes we sweep diplexers, and sometimes we sweep in late. But at the end of the day, we get it done, and we love you.